tempo. Can you keep up with my tempo? Yeah, blowing up, C4. I just hit the mic.
Alright, so first I'm going to take my Milk Makeup Hydrogrip Primer. This is one of my favorite primers. It's nice and sticky. I take like a pump and a half maybe. I'm just going to blend that in. I'm going to take my Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the color Chai. I'm going to let this primer sit just for a little bit, not too long. But I'm taking my Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the color Chai, and I'm also taking my Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation in the color Deep Bronze. I use this together because Chai is getting a little bit too light for me, obviously because of the summertime, getting a little bit darker, spending more time in the sun. So I mix it with this one. I usually put this one around the edges to blend out, to kind of make the color match a little bit more, but I love these two together, especially during the summertime. And I love this foundation brush. That's one thing in my makeup routine that has changed, is this foundation brush. I love this brush. I used to think that sponges blended everything more seamlessly, but I'm realizing foundation brushes actually blend your foundation so nicely, so I've been using this, and I think we are good to go. So I literally just take a little bit. I don't think I even use a full pump of foundation. Literally I just squeeze like a little bit onto the brush, and I go like this and brush it on. I do not brush in circular motions. I kind of use like this padding. I don't know how to explain it, but you guys can see I'm just kind of, I guess, doing downward strokes with the brush to blend it in. Okay, now I'm going to take the Becca foundation. This is in the color Deep Bronze, and I'm going to put this on the outside places, on the outside of my face, like close to like my chin area, just like here, just so that has a nice color blend. It's literally where I put it, just like that. And then I start to blend it out towards the edges. Lately I've been using the LA Girl concealer a lot. I used to use this concealer all the time, and I just recently started using it again. I love it. I use the color Fawn in the LA Girl concealer. I feel like also what's changed in my makeup routine is I've started to use a lighter concealer than usual. Typically I would use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the color Mahogany, which is barely lighter than my skin color. Like, I don't know if you guys can really see the difference between these two colors. This one's closer to my skin tone, this one's definitely much lighter. So I've started using a lighter concealer. I didn't used to before, but I like the effect that it gives, so I started using a lighter concealer. Not too light though, just like maybe like 2 or 3 shades lighter than my skin tone, and I just apply it like that. Then for my concealer, I also use a brush, which is crazy because I literally used to use sponges for everything. So I'm going to take this brush right here. I don't think this is even a concealer brush. This is literally a random brush that I've had for so long. From, I don't remember, oh, there's something in it. I think someone got this for my birthday. Yeah, someone got these brushes for my birthday a long time ago. I'm pretty sure it's from BH Cosmetics, but the thing has like brimmed off, so I just use it for my concealer now. I don't know if it's a concealer brush, but it works. So I'm going to take this and blend out my concealer. first powder I'm going to use is from Fenty. Actually, I think I'm only going to use this today. It's from Fenty Beauty. It's in the color Honey, their Pro Filter setting powder. I'm gonna put some out into the cover. I took too much, but it's this nice like honey color. It's really, really pretty. Now for this, I'm going to use a brush first, and then I'm going to go in with a sponge. So I'm going to take my beauty blender, press that concealer. Now I'm going to take the brush, dip it into the powder, kind of pat it off a little bit so it's not too much. So I don't bake my powder, I just like press it in. So now I'm taking it and dabbing it off and just pressing it into my under eye area. Okay, now we're going to get into filling in my brows. I'm going to be using my Benefit brow pencil in the color 5. This is precisely my brow pencil. And I think the color is called like deep brown black, something like that. It's number 5. So I'm going to brush my brows up. And I'm definitely not an expert at filling in my brows. I also haven't found the perfect product to use for my brows yet, so this part we're still learning. But I'm going to fill them in the way that I usually do. There's a fly in here. Let me know in the comments what your favorite product is to use for your brows, because I feel like I want to try a new like brow pencil or brow gel, because I used to have a brow gel from Milk Makeup that I really, really liked. But then when it finished, I just never bought it again. And I know NYX also has like really good brow products. So does Urban Decay and Anastasia and Benefit too. But let me know what your favorite brow product is, because I want to try something else. And now I'm gonna set my brows in place with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Just put it on like this, and then I brush it in. Okay, that's it for the brows for now. We're going to move on to blush and bronzer. Now, my favorite blush, I have 3 products that I use for blush and bronzer, especially during the summer, that I love. The first is the Benefit Hoola Toasted Bronzer. This is their darkest color. It's dark enough for me, but if you are darker than me, it won't work. If you are darker than me and you're looking for bronzer, I would look at Mented Cosmetics. I'll put the name on the screen, and the Lip Bar. Those are both black-owned brands, and they have bronzers that run both light and dark, so I would recommend that. But for Benefit, this is their darkest color. I'm taking the Sephora Sculpting Blush Brush. It's number 99, and I use this for my bronzer and my blush. Now we're all bronzed up. I'm gonna take my blush, which is actually an eyeshadow. This is the Urban Decay Single Eyeshadow in the color Spike. It's this really, really nice orange color, and orange blush on darker skin tones looks so good. So I've been loving using orange blushes lately. I don't think I've even like found like an orange blush. Most of the blushes I have are like red, not like red, but like a plum color or like kind of like burgundy-ish. I don't have like an orange blush, but I've been using this eyeshadow and I love it. Love it, love it. I'm gonna kind of add that to my bronzer too. I'm also gonna go like across my nose a little bit. feel like that looks really good in the summertime when you have like a little bit of blush on your nose. Just cute. I'm gonna take a little bit of the bronzer onto the sides of my nose, but barely any. I do not contour my nose or anything. Okay, then I have one more blush product I use that is from the Lip Bar. This is their Fresh Glow Bronzer and Blush Duo. It's in the color Double Date. So the bronzer is on top. I used to use this bronzer, I don't anymore. It's too dark for me, but I have started using the blush, which is pretty much a highlighter. So I take it on the tip of the brush, and then I put that onto my cheekbones where you would typically apply highlighter, and it's very, very pretty. Try and blend that in. And sometimes I'll also take a little bit and put it on top of the orange blush that I used. It looks really, really pretty, especially when you're out like in the sun. I'm going to use the same eyeshadow that I used as blush, and I'm taking this NYX eyeshadow brush, number 17. It's just like a fluffy blending eyeshadow brush. I'm just going to take the orange shadow and put a little bit onto my lids and then blend that into my crease. And I'm also going to take a little bit of my bronzer, the same Benefit Hoola Toasted Bronzer, and I'm also going to blend that. I'm going to blend that more on the outside of my eye, just to add some depth, I guess. Sometimes I take my brush and I like flick it this way to give it a nice like winged effect at the end there. Just a little bit, nothing too like intense. And that's pretty much it. Now for my inner corner highlight, which I do pretty much every single day. I'm taking my Jackie Aina palette, which has been very used and loved. And I'm going to wet this little brush here, and I'm going to take the color Zam, which is like this glittery gold, like rose gold color in the corner. And I'm going to press that into my inner corner. Now we're going to go into lashes. So the two lashes that I've been wearing recently, I'm not going to wear lashes today, but the ones that I have been wearing, if you are looking for natural lashes that are easy to apply and that have like a nice invisible like band so it doesn't look super thick and it feels really comfortable, these lashes are awesome. These ones, I recently just threw them away because I wore them too much, but I kept the packaging because I want to go and buy the same one. This is the Ardell Textureyes Perfectly Imperfect Lashes. Textureyes Lashes, Perfectly Imperfect. And the number on the thing is 575, and it's in like this gold packaging. I got this from London Drugs. Pretty sure you can get Ardell lashes from like any drugstore. I think Walmart even has Ardell lashes like anywhere. Superstore might not have them, but probably like Walmart, Shoppers Drug Mart, London Drugs, any drugstore will have Ardell lashes. So it's the ones in the gold packaging, and it says texturize, and at the bottom it also says tassel texture. They're really, really, really pretty. And then the other one is also by Ardell. This is the Ardell Demi lashes, and this is the twin pack, so I got two of them. These are really, really pretty. So the lashes I usually wear are very natural looking, and they always come out and flare out at the end. I feel like that suits my eye shape the best, so if you have a similar eye shape to me, these lashes will also look really good on you, and they're very natural and easy to apply. The lash glue that I typically use is the Duo Lash Glue. It's the brush on adhesive, it's the green one. So Duo glue, they have like different colors. I use the green one, but for today I'm just going to use mascara. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Voluminous mascara in the color black. And when I apply my mascara, I like to apply it on the back of my lashes like this. Brush them down and then brush them up. It also makes your skin a little bit doughy too. I also spray a lot, and that's probably why. I'm gonna take my NYX lip pencil in the color Espresso to line my lips. I feel like this is one of the only like brown lip liners that I've been able to find. Because a lot of times it'll look like it's brown and then you put it on and it's more red than brown. Like this still has a little bit of a red tint to it, but it's not as red as some of the other like brown lip liners that I found. Now, I'm going to take this NYX lip crayon. It's called lip crayon. NYX Lingerie Push-Up Long-Lasting Lipstick in the color After Hours, number 23. And this is a really nice brown color too. And I'm going to fill in my lips with this too. I have a bunch of different options for gloss that are my favorites. So I don't know which one I'm going to use. I have my Fenty Hot Chocolate Gloss Bomb, which is always my #1 fave. Just got a new one. I still have my old one somewhere. But before the old one runs out, I got a new one yesterday. Then I have my Merit Lip Oil in the color Marrakesh, I think that's how you say it. Then I got my NARS Tinted Lip Oil in the color Disco Infernal. Okay, I think I'm going to take the Merit Lip Oil first. And also the NYX lip plumping push-up thing that I just used has like a tiny, like literally the tiniest like tinging sensation. I think that's why it's called push-up, because it's supposed to plump your lips. I don't think it actually plumps your lips, to be honest, but it has like that tingling feeling. Now I'm going to take my NARS lip oil on top, this one.